So today we got to ride our Ninja out to the very, very iconic G.S.C.B. Garden State Circle Burner model airplane flying field, which is now defunct. And they have already salted the roads in spots. So today we have one of those wonderful things that we always look forward to. Another freezing cold day. But the weatherman promised me it would be above 40 degrees by 10 o'clock, above 41 by 11 o'clock, 42 by... They lie. They don't... It's always cold this time of year. Anyway, I had, from the Gscb tank bag, I've had that little red bar that goes underneath it that used to make Gil crazy. I think I finally found a solution. The paint's drying overnight. I hope that's going to be a solution to one of the little annoying things that I had. It does look like it's going to warm up maybe into the high 40s by lunchtime, and Karen has some adventures we have to go on this morning. So I figured, how smart am I? We'll do all the shopping in the morning when it's cold, come home, have lunch, and go out and ride when it's probably 47, 48 degrees. It'll be like being in Florida. So some other really good news. We got our brand new chain. I can't wait. This bike actually, toward the end of this, when I had that bad link, I was feeling some really nasty vibration in the bike. With a brand new chain, and thank you Vlad, I hope that's going to be a thing of the past. But that'll be one of our next bikes to ride, assuming we get some decent weather. Assuming it gets above, I'd like to see a 50 before the year's out. I'm not holding my breath though. And the biggest thing, we got the pilot jets in the RD. We got a lot of bikes to test, a lot of, you know what happening now? We really are running out of reasonable weather because it is so cold that I won't get a good reading on the jetting. It really isn't even in the 40s yet. And the real feel is 35. And I really, in a perfect world, I'd have a chance to ride every bike every day. That's not happening, but my MT is always sitting there waiting for a ride. I come out to the garage and I look and I just have to, it's like, it's a hard decision to make. I have a harem. Karen doesn't agree. Well, maybe she does agree. I have a harem. I don't know who I want to hug and kiss today. But I think I'm going to take the 750 because here's the reason. It's going to be coming up on time to do the back tire soon, maybe another 1,000 miles. And I want to get the rim, the black rim on there, so that by the time we get through this winter, I have the matching set of rims and matching new tires. So every day is an adventure when you have an old bike collection. And there's the other black rim. And it would probably be changing that out soon. I probably have another 1,000 miles on that tire, but in the winter, hey, we just want to ride. So I'm going to pre-flight the bike and get out of here before it, well, I know Karen's making up her list of stuff, and I want to show that Gscb tank bag, the thing that I came up with for the Gscb tank bag. Today, also, part of today's adventure, I wanted to pass this information on. I've been trying to solve a problem with the tank bag for a while, and I haven't been able to solve it until today. I think I've solved it. Anyway, one of the problems is I had to move because I want to ride the 750 Ninja today. I need to have this in the upper position, but I do have a lower position, and it's just Velcro. That was one issue when we worked on the bike the last time. But there's been an annoying thing about this. Now, Gil, my neighbor Gil and friend, he noticed, and I noticed too, that when this is stock, this whole part here is red and it's nylon. It's not really plastic. You think it's plastic, but because I did injection molded nylon, I know how to tell. That is, I think, glass reinforced nylon, which is almost impossible to get paint to stick to. And I did. I painted it with acrylic lacquer, and I painted it with lacquer, and I painted it with epoxy paint. Nothing. I couldn't make that red bar disappear. It was really annoying me. Well, I came up with a solution. So the only paint I've ever had stick more than one day without that I could put my fingernail in it, and I don't, to be honest. I don't know how long this is going to last. We're going to find out today when we ride. But what I did, I sanded it with some 400 paper, put on with a very small paintbrush a couple of coats of self-etching primer and let it dry for about an hour. And then I took this, sprayed it into one of my little mixing cups, and put this on with a brush. And the reason I think this will stick, first off, this is VHT caliper paint, not ordinary paint. And usually calipers take a terrible, terrible beating. And this is usually able to withstand high temperatures up to a point. So I don't know, but I do know one thing for sure. That used to really annoy me. And I know Gil will be thrilled to know that I figured it out. Because I had painted it, and the next day, I'd move this and it would chip the paint. But it looks like this might be a reasonable solution, but I want to get back up to the kitchen, have some coffee, and get out and get the bike ready. And boy, when the winter comes, and it's this cold, the rides get a little bit shorter, and the coffee gets a little warmer. Now, we recently just got this mount, so I was very happy. That stayed solid. We've had a couple rides. Every part of that worked out great. And the only thing was annoying me was that bar, that red thing. So Gil, you finally got your way. And I hope that paint, I've been squeezing it. And it's really brake caliper paint. So it seems like that's a good trick, the brake caliper paint. Seems like it's worthwhile. I always like to pre-flight the bike. But the first thing before I do anything, I got to take care of Karen's errands. And I think that's one of the things I learned over the years, is if in the summer I try to get up early and ride when it's cool, and in the winter I try to wait till lunchtime and then go out. But you know, it never really is a bulletproof thing, because Karen has things to do, I have things to do. Well, my grandson's coming over, they got the schools shut down. It's basically chaos, but we always try to get our ride in every day that it is rideable, and I think it is going to be rideable this afternoon. Looks like the fish are officially in hibernation today. Not even coming up anywhere near looking for food. And it's funny, this might be the last few leaves of the season here. And Karen's fabulous tomato factory here. The tomato factory that we were eating off that tomato factory all summer. God, it's cold out here. Even as the day wears on, we're not getting up into the 50s or the 40s yet. Not yet. So before we head out, we're going to do all our errands today. Oh my God. I can't wait for it to warm up. Get into the 40s. Oh, I just love when all the errands are done. And it's time to ride. It's already gotten 3 degrees warmer. Church bells in the morning. What could be better? Just unbelievably nice. It definitely looks better without that red bar going across. That's for sure. Little details. I'm big on making these little details right. After all this shopping and everything, it's literally time to get out on the open road. And it looks like we got a great day. Cold but good. In fact, it's very cold. The engines always make a little more power in cold weather. Might be time to get those electric gloves out of storage. Might be time to get the electric underwear out of storage. One thing in this cold weather, usually you have the roads all to yourself. And believe it or not, some of the roads up here were salted. Now, if you've never ridden through a salt patch, you don't know what you're missing. So I assume in this area they have gone down below freezing and had ice. And those little salty spots are as slippery as grease. One of my favorite lookout points here. Check this house. Can you imagine how nice the view from that house is? I'm sure that's not low-income housing either. Wouldn't it be funny if you found out the guy collected motorcycles? And he never invited me. Yeah, the cold weather really thins the herd out very quickly. But we're coming up on to iconic Garden State Circle Burner field soon. And as I got close to the field, I realized I had a tear in my eye from the good memories. And every modeler in the world knows what an iconic place this used to be.
Now this is for my friend Reuben McBride. Reuben, you'll remember this. This is what's left of our iconic Garden State Circle Burner field that Mike Gscb did such a great job maintaining for us. Look at what they've done to it now. It's an iconic place. I took a ride up here just to take some pictures from Reuben and some of the other modeling friends I have. Many of our model airplane championships were held on this field, and boy, they've let it go. Wow. Not far up the road, it's not that far up the road at all, they're putting in sewer lines, and who knows what the hell they're going to do here. I'm not sure, but I thought Reuben would enjoy seeing this is what's left of the very iconic Garden State Circle Burner field. And that's really, that is a very sad commentary. So, and some of my other modeling friends that might remember the Garden State Circle Burner field.
All right, I spent a giant part of my life on that field. And now I spend time in the saddle of the Ninja. Sounds romantic. But like it or not, we all move on. And the only thing I've done more than modeling is have motorcycles in my collection. Oh, but that field, that has so many good memories. You can't imagine. But now I have these rusty old bikes to keep me busy. Keep me thinking someday I'll stumble across the fountain of youth. And if you find it before me, send me an 8-ounce bottle. But the next best thing is to have an old bike like this Ninja, and you just go through the gears. And somehow the pain of old age gets muted with a ride like this. I wonder what people do that don't ride motorcycles. What do they do? I really don't know. Maybe they collect birds or something. I don't know. I bet they get old a lot quicker than people that ride motorcycles, though. Probably true. Just never get sick of the sound of that Norton muffler. What a great engine that is. What a great engine. Bulletproof. No matter what angle you look at it, it's a cool looking bike to me. Time to start heading home. My body parts are getting numb. Right about now, I can't even feel my fingers anymore, so I know Carol. Have the coffee on. Oh, it's good to be home. Oh my God, it's good to be home. So we really did have a great ride today. I'm freezing. I can't wait to get inside and have some coffee. But boy, it's still better than no ride at all. Anyway, I want to thank the healthcare workers, guys. Appreciate it so much, I can't tell you. And really, my whole family's been very fortunate, and I thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And thanks for watching. And this video is just for you, Ruben, and all my former modeling friends. That Garden State Circle Burner Field was an iconic place. I hate to see where it is now. Anyway, and again, thanks for watching. This was a very nostalgic day for me. I hope Ruben and some of my other friends that are modelers that still watch the videos, they enjoy seeing that. It's great memories. There's no other way to put it. I spent, again, a giant part of my life. I was a member of that club, I think, for 40 years, just forever. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. I try to post up something new, something exciting, something different every day. We try to get to see various people, friends we used to have, friends we have now. We're all getting older by the minute, and sooner or later these will all become nostalgic memories. And I hope you enjoy it. Most of all, as I always say, guys, thanks for watching.